this thing opened up. Motherfucker. I work around the camera. That's what they all say. I work around the camera. Easy peasy Hong Kong. Hong Cordio. Alright, so as I said before, the USB charger doesn't do anything when it's plugged in. I do have two USB ports that work. The HDMI does not work, and the Ethernet doesn't work, and no activity lights. So what I found interesting was when I plug in the USB, there's a little chip right here. It's a 662K. It's a voltage regulator is what it is. And this little controller here is for the Ethernet. And when we flip it over, this here is actually a transformer chip for the TX and the RX Ethernet. This here is the display port to HDMI converter. This little chip down here is a memory module, so that might keep maybe the MAC address or whatever they're using it for. Rolling down here, this is the USB host hub controller. And then here's another chip down here. It's a 32-pin IC that says LM2106, but they don't make a 32-pin, so I don't know what that's all about, but I'm assuming that's handling the charge circuit right here, because your input, and then you've got the coil for filtering and some other crap, you know, so I'm sure that controller does the feedback, you know, to go back and charge your phone up, but it doesn't charge my phone. So what I found is when I plug it in, that voltage regulator gets hotter than hell. And I guess they do run hot. So anyway, you know, so it's a 3-pin. You have 5 volt in, 3 volt out, and then a ground. It's getting 5 volt in, and the output is 5 volts. So that shorted. I'm sure it shorted. And or there's a capacitor, like a decoupling cap, shorted to ground here, maybe. But I'm thinking that 3 volts is going to supply the power for the HDMI chip as well, but I don't know that. I'll have to test it and see.